Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and the recent Buu Saga story event that was added into the game had a big Goku family theme around it, where there's the Ultimate Gohan, this Goten, as well as the Angel Goku unit. All three of them do sort of get stronger, you know, with like other Goku family units around and stuff like that. For free-to-play units, they are quite good, so I'm going to go ahead and rainbow all three of them, plus, you know, they are brand new units into the game, right? So, of course, I do like rainbowing units like that. The only issue is that you obtain them from the Baba shop. Like, if we go ahead and go back over here and head to the Baba shop, this is where you actually get these units, right? Using this fine chocolate. But because of this, and because of the fact that they're not droppable, what that means is that you can't use these guys for prime battle events. Now, I don't know if they think it would be too OP. I mean, I'll tell you this, the Goku family team with these three on it would definitely be the best free-to-play team probably in the game. And then, you know, having, like, the Goku and Gohan unit, like, I'm talking, like, a prime battle team, right? Goku family would definitely be the best. Because these units are insane. But, you know, did they really need to cut it off? No, I think it would have been fine to just let them be farmable. So let's go ahead and awaken this Goten. This Goten is a member of the Fusion category team, by the way, because just like LR Trunks and Goten, how their super attack has them fused in the Gotenks, it's the same thing with this base Goten. So this is smart. This unit probably won't be the best for the Fusion team, but the Fusion category is so small, something I always complain about. Now they're giving us another option for that team, because they fuse into Gotenks, so now we have a base form Goten on the Fusion team, which is good. It is definitely a good thing. So let me level them up, and we'll hop into some events. Alright guys, so we are here in an event. Now, we're going to start out on the Fusion team, right, with this Goten. Now, I will immediately say that the Fusion team is obviously not going to be the best place for this Goten to be used. Really, if you're going to use these three free-to-play units, so we're talking the Goten, the Angel Goku, and the Ultimate Gohan, you want to just fill them up with other Goku family units. That is going to be sort of the best strategy. I actually think these free-to-play units, they're going to be like decent filler options for like the Goku family team or something like that. But, you know, rocking this Goten on like Fusion and stuff like that probably won't be the best idea. Okay, so he's taking about 10k right there. Only 870,000, not the craziest attack stat. Now, if we take a look at Goten, right, so he gets 70% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then Goku family category allies get 1 key and 30% attack and defense. So Goten himself right there has 100% attack and defense at the start of turn, no matter what. Then he gets an additional 3 key, and all allies get 10% attack and defense if there's a Goku Angel or Trunks Kid attacking in the same turn. Now, I guess technically we did have Goten's full passive active right there, because that LR is, you know, Kid Trunks and Kid Goten, right? So, like, that actually was this Goten with his full passive. But where these units really will begin to feel impactful is going to be when they also have that residual effect on the units around them, right? Like, it's only 10% attack and defense that Goten is giving to the rest of the rotation, but it is still decent enough, right? Like, that is something that could be good for, again, like the LR Trunks and Goten. I mean, what links do they have? I think they have Shattering the Limit, they have Budding Warrior, they have the Innocence. Do they have Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and Supreme Power, LR Trunks and Goten? Let me double check this. They don't have Saiyan Warrior Race. They do not have Saiyan Lineage. And then they also do not have Supreme Power. Okay. Supreme Power, by the way, I've talked about it several times. I mean, Global is finally starting all the Majin Buu stuff with Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well as Majin Vegeta. So, you know, we could sort of discuss that there, but the Supreme Power link is getting better and better and better as time is going on, because a lot of these new Buu Saga units, they're all giving Supreme Power to them, right? Like, again, like Gotenks has got it, the Majin Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, a bunch of these free-to-play units have it as well. So, like, this link, this Supreme Power link is getting pretty solid. Now, it's not the craziest ever, only plus 1,000 attack and defense, but it is something that's still useful, right? That, like, so many good units are going to share it. I believe even, like, 1000 Day Goku does still have it. Yep, he does. Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Even the EZA Angel Goku and Majin Vegeta, they've got it. Right, so like, you know, Super Saiyan Great Saiyaman has it. Very, very good that so many of these units have that. And it's just going to be very, you know, positive moving forward when you're going to use a lot of super class Majin Buu Saga allies, right? So, like, they're doing a good job. It does seem like they are really splitting Boo Saga into Super and Extreme class. Like, they're making a lot of units that would just basically be good for sort of the other side, right? Which is not really a big deal. Okay, so here's one really good thing about using this Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with this, you know, new Gotenks is it's going to be pretty easy to get the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks to under 12 key next to this int one. So that's going to be really good when this physical Gotenks gets his EZA. And I guess, honestly, we could say it's really good for the tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks right now. I probably should be using it instead of the physical one on these teams, because until, you know, Gotenks goes into Super Saiyan 3, which, you know, the earliest you can do it is turn 6, he's going to be looking pretty good. Being able to get the under 12 key, and like tech Gotenks will actually get defense and stuff like that, so that's going to be solid. I'm actually going to use a healing item right here because we are, you know, this fusion team I'm rocking is not exactly the strongest build I could rock, right? Okay, so let's see what attacks that Goten gets right here, and then after this, we'll go ahead and move over to a team where Goten is going to be very solid, the Goku family team, right? You know, just these, like, miniature support-type units, it just makes these units way more valuable in my eyes than if it was just, like, a generic hard-hitting unit, right? Goten does also lower attack, by the way, so that's good. And LR Trunks and Goten, the bad version is when they get skinny Gotenks, because skinny Gotenks lowers their defense. So we got fat Gotenks twice, which is good. All right, so now they're up over a 1 million attack stat. I mean, you know, there's a lot of free-to-play units that can get there pretty easily, so that's not the craziest, but, you know, lowering attack, being a miniature support-type unit for Goku family units, this Goten is not the worst, right? And plus, there is no other competing Kid Goten in the game. Like, this is the only, like, SSR or higher base form, you know, Kid Goten in Dokkan. So, that's another good thing, right? He has no competition there, which is really, really good. So, all right, let's go ahead and go to the Goku family team. Alright, so now we are on the Goku family team, right? So this is where things are going to get a little bit better with this Goten. Obviously, like, this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is going to get buffed by Goten. AGL Pan is going to get buffed by Goten. All these units are going to be getting... It's a very minor buff, but, you know, every little bit definitely does help. So I do think Goten is going to be a lot better of an attack stat right here, especially with that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan sort of attached at his hip. Although, I guess we don't have Budding Warrior active, but we do have Innocence, I think, from... Yeah, 900k, okay. I mean, we could definitely get a lot higher than that. Yeah, okay, so Goten does work pretty good with that LR Trunks and Goten. I mean, obviously, that's intentional, right? So, they obviously had the idea to, like, probably make this Goten, and then they're looking at it, and they're like, okay, so he does work rather well with the LR. Why don't we just go ahead and put the LR onto that actual team? Yeah, okay. I did bring this Angel Goku right here, too. I'm obviously still going to do a video on him. But I want to go ahead and push him off rotation. And I want to get him with that Goten. Because, you know, this Angel Goku, he's going to be able to work very good with Goten. And then, of course, we've also got BPan. You know, we have a number of units, right? So, like, this Angel Goku here, he's going to give 20% attack and defense. And then 1 key to Goku family category allies if... Well, actually, it's for him, it has to be Kid Goten in rotation. So again, that's the Super Saiyan Int 1, the Super Saiyan AGL 1, the free-to-play physical 1, the LR Trunks and Goten, or then, of course, just STR free-to-play Goten. All of those would activate it. Now, I still maintain that, you know, eventually, I think they very easily could go ahead and give us a version of Goten and Trunks, just like the LR, you know, that we were just using, LR Trunks and Goten, except it'll be LR Trunks and Goten, except they're Super Saiyans, right? I think that is, like, a very obvious unit that they could create. And again, there's so many different things they could do with something like that, right? They could fuse, they could not fuse, they could fuse as part of the super attack, they could fuse as part of an active skill, an exchange mechanic. Like, there's just a million things that a unit like that could do. So, you know, I do expect to see something like that eventually. And that would be very good, too, for, in particular, the youth category. I feel like they probably would be on World Tournament, although this Goten, I believe, is not on World Tournament. Yeah, he's not. Interesting that this Goten doesn't get World Tournament, but the Trunks and Goten do. I don't know. It's a little bit inconsistent, obviously, right? Alright, so I'm not going to go too crazy here with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and BPan and stuff like that. I would like to not take down this Gotenks until we can get BPan on rotation with the Goten, but... The one, I do like this Gotenks boss because Gotenks is actually rather tanky. especially when he's in a Super Saiyan 3 form. It is pretty difficult to do damage to him, right? So, you know, with that, it's actually a little bit easier to do showcases on this event. So, I probably will be very frequently using the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks event for showcases. But, I mean, the Buu event, probably not as much. Because I found, you know, Majin Buu, that exchange Buu event, they're just so squishy. They just go down like pussies, like instantly. Like, it does not take long at all to just completely evaporate that Buu boss. Like, he can heal, but, like, it just seems like he has, like, no tanking ability. He doesn't have enough health. Because Buu does not have as much health as Gotenks does. I mean, all these Dokkan Fest exclusive bosses need to have this much health at least, or more. But I still think, if they just made Dokkan Fest events 5 phases rather than 4, that's the only thing, like, that's all they have to do. That would make things just, I think, better, personally. Alright, so I think this attack set right here, this should be better than the 1 million we saw with LR Trunks and Goten. You know, with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on rotation, and then, of course, also with Angel Goku. And then, of course, we will be able to get even higher once we get LR BPan onto rotation. But, I mean, Goten, he's getting, what, 100% at the start of turn from his passive? I mean, so that'll work well with BPan's ability, but not the craziest. Yeah, and I'm seeing that Budding Warrior link from Trunks and Goten really is impactful. That's 10%, and then Innocence is also 10%. Those are the 2 links that Goten would share with them. Okay, so next turn, though, we are going to be able to get something really good. Oh, wow, that Angel Goku, not bad. 1.33, pretty good for him. Obviously, he has, you know, this is a pretty good rotation for him as well. I'll be doing a video on him maybe right after this, because I do like to give all these units, like, their own videos. Okay, perfect. This is a tech-type fight right here. That's good, because I don't want the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus to obliterate this Gotenks right here. Next turn is the BPan one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. I don't think unless the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus just go absolutely crazy right here, I'm talking like they both, like, double crit, we should be good. In terms of this Gotenks surviving. Okay, yep, okay, already we're good. Okay, cool. And then, obviously, I would like AGL Pan here to super multiple times. I did give her a full additional, I believe, because I was thinking, you know, for showcases, right, her double supering, that's going to give extra attack. Like, Pan is great for showcases, but for difficult events and stuff like that, her abilities are just not nearly as good as, you know, maybe like Rildo, who's the Extreme AGL one, you know, Kabe and Kid Gohan, the STR and Int ones, the Extreme Hit is the Extreme STR one. Like, just like pretty much like every other 50% support I find a lot better than Pan. So it is funny, like, you know, that they're trying to balance Super AGL, I guess, the best they can, right? Alright, so yeah, we can just go ahead and go all out. All these units can super attack. This Gotenks is not going to be in danger of dying. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop BPan's active skill. And we'll see what our boy Goten is able to get to. So this unit is okay. I'm a little disappointed that they did make these units all obtainable from the Baba shop, though. Because, like, I was wondering, does Dokkan maybe think that they're too good? Like, a free-to-play Goku family team would be too strong with the Ultimate Gohan, Goten, and Goku Angel on it. But, like, I'm looking at it, and it's like, oh, it's ridiculous. Like, they should have just made them farmable so you could use them in Prime Battle events. Because, I mean, that's the main draw of free-to-play units right now. There's an event where only free-to-play units can be used, and these guys can't be used in those events, the Prime Battle ones, right? So, I don't know. There was Goten's good attack stat. Let's go ahead and now take a look at his details. Alright, guys, so this is Technique Taught by Dad, Goten Kid. Again, this is the only SSR or higher version of base form Kid Goten in the game, so this, even though he's not the greatest, right, this is still solid that we have a usable version now. His leader skill is the Youth category, 3 key and 50% stats. His super attack is the Fusion, which does supreme damage and lowers attack. That allows him to be placed on the Fusion category team, and again, even though he's not the best over there, it is still helpful to have more units available on that team, so I am pleased with that. His passive is Last Promise, which gives him 70% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then Goku family category allies get 1 key and 30% attack and defense. Then an additional 3 key and all allies get 10% attack and defense if there's an ally whose name includes Goku Angel or Trunks Kid attacking in the same turn. His links are Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, the Innocence, Budding Warrior, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit, so he will work very good on the Buu Saga team. Any team with a lot of Buu Saga allies, he's going to be very solid. His 12 key multiplier is 140%. that's, you know, typical of what we'd expect from these Goten units and free-to-play units like that. And then finally, he is on a few different category teams. That's good. 6 teams. The youth team, which, you know, really does need as much help as it could possibly get, so that's good. You know, there's still more, but, the Trunks and Goten, like, them being a rotation that you could use on youth now, it's just such a monstrous addition. I don't think I've beaten the Legendary Goku event with just the youth team. If that would be, I think, fairly easy now, I think, with the Trunks and Goten. I might look into that. Then, of course, over here we have the Hybrid Saiyan team, which, you know, has gotten a nice buff this update. A lot of different characters and stuff like that. Then over here we have the Majin Buu Saga team, which recently just got LR Babidi and Devora. Unfortunately, as of the moment I'm recording this, my Babidi and Devora is still glitched. I'm waiting for them to do maintenance to fix it, because I want to do a no dupes video on them, but I've been hamstrung by the glitch, so that's unfortunate. But a good unit added to the Buu Saga team, right? Like, you know, Buu Saga has really gotten strong since Goku and Vegeta came out. Like, we're talking a ton of very good units. Then Goten's also over here on the Goku family team, which definitely doesn't need the help, but, you know, Goku family, Vegeta family, Pure Saiyans, like, every single update, those teams get buffed. Then Goten is also over here on the Sibling Bond category team, which, you know, pretty solid. And then finally, Goten is on Fusion, which this is what really needs help. You know, it's very top-heavy, a lot of very strong units at the top, right? Like, they do have the best unit in the game, Gogeta, on the team. But you know, we just need more lower-level options. Like, we really need, you know, these two to get their awakenings. You know, we really need, like, this free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks to get his awakening. Just more options. Weirus and Cells that need to get awakenings. You know, like Barlot, Brapan, Pandel, all got to get EZAs. The Fusion team really needs to be updated. But it's just one of those things where everyone wants to use Gogeta all the time, right? So, like, the team is still, like, very frequently used, even though it's so limited, and just basically Gogeta, right? But, all right, there we go. There is this Goten. Pretty solid unit. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you all next time.